Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. I hope you guys' weekend. Oh, it's going well. I don't know what deck we're playing. Or I don't know what deck I loaded up. I see we have Horror Story in chat. Welcome, welcome, buddy. I see that we have a few lurkers. Lurkers, you guys are more than welcome here. And yeah, today I will be playing your guys' decks. So if you have a deck that you want me to play, I don't think you can copy paste the entire deck list in chat. So let me actually put a pin message. Let's see if I can do that. Give me 1 second. And then we'll actually maybe pin that message. I think I have to. Give me 1 second. Play deck. The the oh comment to this video. All right, this one we will pin that. Yeah, I know, Horror Story. If only a Discord type of server existed. I know, I know. I know, I know. I do apologize. Discord, it is, yeah, pretty far from my mind. I'll be honest. I'm pretty busy with other things, but yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some of your decks today. I saw on my Merfolk video from Wednesday, we had someone leave a comment asking if I would play their Merfolk deck. So that is the one that we will be rocking with. And yeah, like I said, if you guys have a deck that you want me to play, just click on it's yesterday's video, Friday's video, the Web of Life. Just go to that video and just in the comments, just leave the deck list there. And there I can copy paste it pretty easily. Just because in YouTube chat, I don't think it allows you to paste like a full deck list, which is really unfortunate. I kind of wish you could in Discord. All right, yeah, we need to focus up. We need to focus up playing a new deck. I don't really know how it works. I do see we're missing white, but we have triple land drop. I don't think I can say no to this one, so we will try it. We will try it. In Horror Story, I saw you had a Gruul Stompy deck. I have a Wolverine Stompy deck as well. That I'm not sure we next week did find the blue source, which is really nice. This one, oh, this one, yeah, attacking ninjas have death. So. They had the tragic trajectory. That is okay. Set up and good to go. I mean, this opponent is oops all removal, so honestly, I think we get this one down. Maybe hope they burn this piece of removal and we can hit them with the Into the Floodmont again. That would be pretty nice. Yeah, I agree. Gruul Stompy is a ton of fun. Gruul Stompy is a lot of fun. I don't think we can bounce our own creature, right? Yeah, it's a creature that the opponent controls. All right, they lose Death Touch, so yeah, we can remove this Ninja token. It's a pretty nice trade. I guess, is this one? No, that one's just Sorcery Speed, but it does have Sneak, so I guess they could return the Spyglass Siren, get rid of our Merfolk, but that's okay. Hopefully they're out of kill spells right now, because now we can get down Namor. And then we do have Mana Sculpt available. We do have Mana Sculpt available. Spyglass Siren is not a spell that you would want to counter. It just has a converted mana cost of just 1. That would have been a really nice one to counter. And I mean, yeah, we just have to eat this Death Touch damage. Oh, do we get down Automa? I think we're going to risk it for 1 turn, guys. They have just 1 card in hand. We can say no attacks because we do have a block on the Spyglass Siren. Target ninja can't be blocked. They're spending their mana on that. That is unfortunate. And then they have another Splinter. Gives a +1. Ooh. Yeah, is that just GG? We're already down to 8. I honestly did not know how low my life total got. Holy smokes, guys. This opponent honestly just beat us down. Ninjas for the win right there. Oh, you posted your new alien. Okay, yeah, we'll try that one out later. For sure, we'll try that one out later. We will try that one out later. Looked for a second like Momo was gonna make an appearance. She jumped up on top of the computer though. All right, this one I think we can keep as well. Yeah, we have a few 1-drops, which is pretty nice. Harmonized Trio. If you get it prepared, you get to Brainstorm, which is a lot of fun. Yikes, opponent hits with the Duress. I don't think they really hit much other than Opt, so that's okay. They do know what game plan we're on, though. They do know what game plan we're on. This one you need to attack with 3 or more Merfolk, so yeah, we'll for sure name Merfolk right there. And I mean, it's called Harmonized Trio. I think we just get the actual trio out. Oh, and then we can actually tap these 2 creatures. So this creature becomes prepared. So now we do have a Brainstorm ready. Kind of hope to hit a land drop, but I guess if we don't, we could Brainstorm opponent. I mean, we did see they're playing with the rest for black and red, so it could be a yeah, Grixis deck. Yes, if they're splashing in some white, it could be Mardu. But with the core, I have a feeling it's the Unholy Annex, which is unfortunate, and we do miss the land drop. So here's where Brainstorm is just really, really nice. Yeah, we'll do it like this. The land can come on top, so we're guaranteed to hit the land drop next turn, and we'll actually get down Deepway Navigator. That one just says untap, which we don't need to do. These guys get a nice little +1 thanks to the Deepway Navigator, and next turn, I guess we could go Namor. We'll have to see. Merfolk with the new cards can be pretty good. Yeah. My Wednesday video was a Merfolk deck, and Yeah, it is kind of rough to be honest. And then in that video, we had someone leave a comment saying that I should try this version out. So I was like, okay, yeah, we can play. I can play with your deck for sure. No basic white sources is pretty rough, even though I don't think there's too many creatures that need white. So that's okay for right now. I mean, yeah, this card is just so insanely good. 3 damage for 3 mana and destroy a land. I know it is kind of thinning our deck out, but man, that is pretty rough. I mean, yeah, might as well get Namor down. And then the Mindspring Merfolk. That's honestly just kind of a problem with this Merfolk deck is, yeah, if opponents just oops all removal, there's really not too much we can do. We can exhaust this one. Could look to draw 2 cards. I think we might actually do that. We do definitely need some cards in hand. Namor does have 4 toughness, which is really nice because that does dodge the Avengers Disassemble. I mean, yeah, what can you do against that? I mean, now we do have Mana Sculpt available, but we just have a tiny 1/1 creature. That is a pretty feels bad moment. Opponent with a demo field, so they are definitely a land destruction deck. I love land destruction. It is a ton of fun. I don't know how good it is in standard. Yeah, so this actually isn't my deck right now, and we do have a counter spell. This is a user suggested deck. We won't be making any changes to it. I'm just gonna rock with it how it is. Ooh, did find another Namor. That's really nice. Did get to add 3 mana. That's unfortunate because this one, I think the total mana cost is 8, which is pretty crazy. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Not that we really need anything. Oh, I guess we can actually spend this 2 mana right now. So I guess that is pretty nice. Yeah, now I wish I added the 8 mana. That would have been a really nice exhaust. Opponent hits us with the duress. They're just hitting into the Floodmont and just 1 unknown card in hand. And it's just a land. All right. Oh, and we can keep open. No, if we play this creature, we can't keep open Mana Sculpt, which for sure we want to do. So we're just gonna start putting the beating on the opponent. Ooh, I guess they can transform that one. That one's also pretty rough. What a really good card the core is. Oh, an opponent just has a land. That is a pretty feels bad moment. Oh, we actually don't even have the white source for that, so that's also pretty rough. I think we definitely need to throw in some basic lands. I know I just said I wouldn't be changing the opponent's deck, or not the opponent's deck. If we could change the opponent's deck right now, it would just be nothing but land. Yeah, opponent, I don't think you can really race us. Don't think you can really race us. You're down to 8. We're still up at 20. And we have a Mana Sculpt available. When we cast this one, we're creating 2 little Merfolk tokens. So I kind of like the position I'm sitting in. Nah, we'll just counter that right away. That one ramps them a little bit, and they get to draw a card off of that. No thank you. Yeah. Eat it up, baby. Delicious, nutritious Mana Sculpt for the win right there. All right, and I know I just said I'm not going to be changing any of the deck suggestions. Yeah, they should have definitely kept the land. They definitely didn't need any land drops, so that is a good call. Horror Story. And yeah, guys, I know I just said I won't be changing the deck too much. But we need to play with some basic white sources. Even though, yeah, we really don't play with a lot. It's just 8 creatures in total, and we do have quite a few lands that can produce blue. It's just there are definitely land destruction decks running around. And yeah, not being able to play the Deep Channel Duelist, that sucks. But even though at the same time, I don't think we were ever going to play it. I think we were just always holding open the mana for Mana Sculpt. So anyways, we will try and get another one. I hope that user who suggested this Merfolk deck, I hope he tunes in. He said he would. We'll maybe look to get another win or 2, and then maybe go look for horror stories deck list. I see that you put it in the video, so big shout out to you, Horror Story. We'll play with your deck list pretty soon. Like I said, we'll look to maybe get 1 or 2 more wins with this one. We definitely name Merfolk with that. And that one just says our other Merfolk get a nice little +1. So that's a big smack right there. And when we get to untap that one, that's pretty nice. Is this a wizard? Oh, we do have a wizard. So Mana Sculpt. Then we do get to add the extra mana. Okay. And again, opponent rocking mono black could definitely be oops, all removal. They're definitely highlighting our creatures, so heal spells, definitely something they do have. They go with the Skull Cap Snail. We have to discard 1 card. We can afford to get rid of an island right now. And actually, it is looking to be a discard deck. So honestly, I think for 1 more turn, we just choose to get another creature down. This one gives a nice little plus to all of our creatures. So now we're punching in for 3 damage, 6 if they don't want to take the block. And now, oh, being able to untap our creatures as well, kind of like a Vigilance, is pretty nice. Could have even looked to tap them down to get this one ready. Discard 2 cards. Yeah, we're definitely going to queue up a Brainstorm. We're definitely going to queue up a Brainstorm. Oh my gosh, we can actually rip the Brainstorm right away. Counter target creature spell. I'll be honest, guys, I don't know how many creatures they're rocking with. I think I want to keep Mana Sculpt, and I want to keep the Deepway Navigator. So we'll ship those 2 back. We want to draw into Mana Sculpt just to have it available, and we will drop off these 2 cards. I don't want to gift them a land. So yeah, we'll get this one down. And then we can kind of do the same play again. Punching with those creatures, we get to, we only get to untap 2. And we have to tap that one as well. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have a Brainstorm ready to go, but we do have Mana Sculpt. I don't really see how the opponent gets out of this. 5 mana for Deadly Cover Up. And, I mean, Shoot the Sheriff, we're just going to counter that one. So they could have another Shoot the Sheriff, but I think that might be 6 damage getting through. They would have to remove one of these Deep Channel Duelists, and they go down to 1. But yeah, they don't have the mana to do it. So there's still 6 damage coming through. So yeah, GG. Nice little victory right there. All right, that was a pretty sweet deck. Yo, Hillbilly, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the Avengers set. Hope your live streams have been going well lately. And yeah, Hillbilly, if you have a deck that you want me to play, you can check out the pinned comment right here. We'll look to get 1 more win with this Merfolk deck. That one actually went really quick. Was that a turn 4 victory? I think it might have been, because the opponent dropped their 4th land, so I guess it was our turn 5, opponent's turn 4. Yo, we got Knight in here as well. Welcome. Knight, you as well. If you have a deck that you want me to play, go ahead, check out the pinned comment. Yeah, we'll look to play some of your guys' decks. All right, I think we try and get the Deepway Navigator down. I know he probably eats a removal spell right now, but there was no stick right there, so maybe no kill spell from the opponent. It is a Unholy Annex deck. Yeah, those can go pretty crazy pretty quickly. We'll go ahead and play out these Merfolks. Next turn, maybe we play the Atlantean Warlord, but opponent is up to 5 mana, which is pretty scary. They're gaining 2 life as well. I honestly hate this combo. I find it pretty cheap, to be honest. Another Deepway Navigator is really nice. And I'm just really worried about a Deadly Cover Up. I think we're going to risk it for 1 turn, guys. We're just going to choose to get Automa down. Opponent has 2 mana, so it could even just be a targeted kill spell. But if they don't have a board wipe right now, then the next 2 turns we get to keep open a Mana Sculpt, and that should hopefully be enough to get it done. They have a Changeling. I guess they take out this Merfolk. Don't really care too much about that. Opponent's down to 11. So yeah, if we get to untap without a board wipe right now, I think we just have it in the bag. Even a targeted kill spell would be okay if they choose to get rid of Automa. Oh man, there it is. Well, we still get to keep Automa. Not that he's super powerful. We'll definitely choose to get down 1 Deep Root Pilgrimage. Get to create 2 more Merfolk tokens and draw a card. Abandoned Air Temple actually really clutch as well. And again, I kind of hope they tap out. They are down to 10. They will be gaining 2 life. They choose to just unlock that one, which we can't counter. So that's actually really unfortunate. Oh my gosh, I should have played the Abandoned Air Temple. That's also my bad. Again, we'll just punch in. We're creating 3 more Merfolk tokens. And we're dealing 4 damage to the opponent. And we can play this Harmonized Trio. We have 6 damage coming through next turn. I think we might be able to get it done. Do we let them have this Unholy Annex? I'm just worried that they have a Day of Black Sun. I think we have to try and counter this one. But yeah, if they do have the board wipe, I think it's just over for us. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, we got so insanely punished. I can't believe it. Alright, well, we do get to add a ton of mana. We do get to cast Namor, and we do get to put a +1 counter on him. Opponent's going up to 12, though. Ay. I guess we should have let them have the Unholy Annex. That is really unfortunate. Yo, we got Cole in here. Indeed, it is your deck. I don't know why I couldn't counter that. Oh, we only have 2 mana available. Holy smokes, guys. Oh my goodness. Ooh, okay. Into the Flood Maw. Pretty clutch. I still don't see how we win, though. We're getting drained for 4. Okay, and we cannot afford to put a +1 counter. We do get a ton of Merfolk right now. 6. Nah, that would just be 7 damage. Ooh. Okay, maybe we can get it done. 6, 7, 8. Opponent has 9 mana to work with. Absolutely crazy. I mean, we have to counter this one. I guess we didn't have to counter that one. I'm throwing these counter spells out with no rhyme or reason. That is my bad. Because now if they have a Day of Black Sun... Oh my gosh, yeah, this opponent, look at this, guys, yeah. Unholy Annex, 2 Day of Black Suns, and 2 Withering Curses with this stupid core right here. Alright, we get to create 1 right there. Create 4 more tokens. Dude, the life gain from these Unholy Annexes definitely kept them in it. We got them down to 4. Oh, that's really unfortunate, but yeah, cool. We got some pretty good wins with the deck earlier. We'll try and get 1 more. And yeah, that 1 turn, just a massive throw. I should have definitely saved it for the Day of Black Sun. Horror Story says he loves Annex. I agree, Annex. It was a fun card. I find the combo with that core, I find it a little bit too busted. It's just way too hard to remove that artifact, and the fact that it just counts as a demon, it's pretty busted. It also ramps you, adds mana of any color. I think it does a little bit too much for just 3 mana. So yeah, that I find big sadness. So Annex is a really good card. Yeah, don't get me wrong, guys. Annex is a great card. All right, we'll get the Harmonized Trio down. Opponent looking to be a Boros gamer. Up. Ooh, so we got the Summon Leviathan. That's pretty nice. I think we will try and get the Deep Way Navigator down. I should have maybe played that after we attack, but I mean, yeah, we're just eating a lightning helix anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Opponent with the Caretaker's Talent. We could look to bounce that one back to the opponent's hand. Could also keep open a Mana Sculpt. It might have a pretty big play next turn, so I think we do it. We'll go ahead and end the turn. Even though I don't think we'd want to play the Banner of Kinship right away. Maybe we don't rip the Summon Leviathan just yet. We'll see what the opponent plays. No way it's a board wipe. Yeah, and they choose to do nothing. And we miss the land drop. All right, well, we'll get this guy down. And we will get this guy down. And then we will definitely tap these two. And I think we will just rip the Brainstorm right away. Hopefully the opponent doesn't remove that creature right away. We just need to hit our land drops. Wow. All right, it's one of those games, guys. Yeah, honestly, I think at this... Well, Banner... I do want to try the Banner of Kinship. Man, 4 cards. I think even 5 cards drawn. And not a single land. That is just absolutely terrible. And I think we play with... How many lands? It is a 23 land deck. I mean, yeah, you should definitely find a land when you rip that many. Caretaker's Talent to copy the fish and draw a card. All right, maybe we don't rip the Opt just yet. We're going to cancel that one as well. Honestly, we just get this guy down. I hope they don't have a Day of Judgment. Okay, you know what, guys? Unfortunately, we're just doing this again. We absolutely have to find a land. I mean, barely found one right there as well. At this point, again, we'll just put these 2 back. What's the third one? We'll keep an Opt. We'll drop the land, and we will end the turn. If they maybe look to level up the Caretaker's Talent all the way, we could bounce it with Into the Flood Maw. I don't think they have enough to make a fish token. They can sack a token to draw a card, which is what they're doing. That's okay. I also think they have a Day of Judgment. I mean, a deck like this that tries to pump out a ton of tokens, typically they do play with it. Hopefully they don't want to rip it just yet. Hopefully they want to just level this one up all the way. I mean, okay, this is a pretty clear indication that they do have a Day of Judgment when they're attacking just with that fish token. So, yeah, this is a pretty feels bad moment. Yeah, not much we can do right there. We'll just get down the Submariner. Banner of Kinship. We need a lot of creatures on the board for this one to be pretty good, and unfortunately, we don't have a lot of creatures on the board, so that is a pretty feels bad moment. They're going to name Jeskai, and they do level that one up all the way. I mean, at this point, I don't think we're going to allow them to... Well, they do draw the card because we gifted them the fish token, but they definitely don't get a nice plus to everything. Now we can keep open Mana Sculpt to counter the Caretaker's Talent, and we will actually create a token right here. Kind of does nothing. The Authority of the Consuls kind of cancels that out. Cavern of Souls is a really nice draw deck, please and thank you. I would love to keep hitting my land drops. We'll go with Merfolk right there. And I guess the question is, do we keep open Mana Sculpt for the Day of Judgment? I mean, they're gaining so much life whenever we create tokens. Banner of Kinship, and hopefully put in a lot of work. Yeah, I think at this point, guys, we're keeping this for the board wipe that is most likely coming our way. I mean, they have so much card draw as well, and unfortunately, we do kind of have to go shields down for one more turn. Because I do want to play the Banner of Kinship. Yeah, they're just leveling that one up all the way. 6 damage. They have haste next turn. Well, we can keep one of these guys back to block. We're going to name Merfolk with that. We'll keep 2 of them back to block. And like I said, we are shields down for 1 turn. I think if they don't have it this turn, I think we might be able to get it done. But, I mean, they've drawn so many cards at this point. Yeah, and again, they're just full sending it. So I think they're just going to rip a Day of Judgment. And if they do, I think that's just GG. Yeah, that's GG. Go next. Aye, the double Day of Judgment. Yo, we got Jello. Sheka Jamie in the Twitch chat. Welcome, buddy. Alright, we'll try and get one more. I see Cole Nins in here. I'm not sure you saw one of the wins we got earlier with it. Aye, man. These, what have we played against? Feels like nothing but board wipes. The past few decks in a row. One of them was just nothing but Drain from the Unholy Annex. Another one was, I'm pretty sure, an Unholy Annex with the double Day of Black Sun, and this one was a double Day of Judgment. Yeah, those type of matchups, I mean, yeah, you do really need your counter spells, but I mean, at the same time, yeah, we missed so many land drops that game. Discard a card. That sucks. We'll get rid of Opt. We will get the Deep Root Pilgrimage down just so we can start creating some Merfolk tokens. So yeah, mono black discard. I take that back. That creature connives, and we can't attack through that creature. That's really unfortunate, even if we do get this one down. Well, at least we can tap these 2 creatures. Can we do that at instant speed? Let's see if we can do that at instant speed. No attacks, end the turn. Sure, untap this creature, that's fine. Opponent could have a discard spell. I guess we get rid of 1 Harmonized Trio. It's might be a villain deck, actually, and it looks to be a villain deck. Opponent making us discard again. No, okay, we'll do this after. After they attack, again, they choose not to attack. So that's why we don't tap these creatures before combat. This is also us tapping a non-token creature, so we get to create 2 Merfolks off of that as well. Luckily, we do hit the land drop, so that's really nice. So instant speed, Brainstorm coming right up. I do want to keep the Brainstorm, and at this point, yeah, we just full sent it. All right, let's go. All right, this opponent wasn't playing with any full board wipes. I kind of wanted to take a look at the board state right there. All right, Coleman, we got a few wins with your deck. Really, really fun Merfolk deck. It's kind of like what I said in my Wednesday video, though. I personally don't think Merfolk are that amazing right now, and I made a tiny little change to your deck. We added 2 planes just because we did get hit by a land destruction deck, and we had either one of these cards in our hand, and we just had no white mana, even though I know this deck does play with quite a bit of white mana. And when I took a look at your deck list, Banner of Kinship, that is a really nice call. That does seem like a really cool creature or an artifact, especially if you can go up against a deck that just doesn't wipe the board like some of the ones we saw, because then this deck can pump out a ton of Merfolk tokens. So then I think that this one might be a little bit better, but I wonder if Chronicles of Victory might just overall be a little bit better, because this one, just all of our creatures get +2/+2. They gain First Strike, and they also gain Trample, which this deck, I mean, Namor is pretty nice because you can fly over the top. But again, if you're not able to create a ton of the tap tokens, yeah, against some other decks, you can kind of struggle if they just produce a ton of tokens. So I do like the Trample. I do realize that this one does cost 1 more. This is 6 mana versus 5. But yeah, it was just something I was considering. So yeah, fun deck for sure. So thank you for posting it. And yeah, if anyone's interested, you can check it out here, or you can check it out on Wednesday's video. the Merfolk deck. But for right now, we are going to check out Horror Stories deck list. So let us just go ahead and copy that. Let me pull up the stream again, and let's just go ahead and import it. And luckily, I do have the full list. We'll call this one horror. This is Horror Stories deck. Always rocking with Elspeth. That is a really fun card. Yeah, no problem, Cole. Hey, again, thank you, buddy, for suggesting the deck list. Definitely thank you for suggesting the deck list. And yeah, I'm happy to play it on stream. Now we're switching over to Horror Stories deck list. He said it's an alien invasion type of deck that he's been working on. Horror Story, I'll be honest, I watched your first Alien Invasion video, and you missed, I think, every single red drop that you could. I don't think you missed every land drop, but you missed every red drop. So I'm going to take a quick look at the mana base, and I want to make sure that we can actually pay the 2 pips of red mana, because I was laughing when I was watching your video. All right, so yeah, Elspeth, really fun one to double up the tokens right there. Raphael, I think when a creature... Oh, attacking creatures have double strike. That's pretty cool. Voice of Victory is a great creature. Jennifer Walters is a great creature. We got the Shared Roots. We got the nice art style for it. War Leader's Call is a great one. Ancient Cornucopia does add red for us as well. So I think it's a lot of white. We do see some red, a little bit of green. Why are we only rocking one Stomping Ground Horror Story? I feel like we could definitely go up on a lot more of these shock lands. So I don't know if it's just because you don't have all the wild cards for them, but I don't think we need this many white sources. We'll go down 3 of those, and we'll definitely go up 2 Sacred Foundry, and we'll go up 1 more Stomping Ground. I think we'll go like that. We definitely want to hit the red sources or the red drops. I see we have a little bit of life gain with the Unicorn, Enduring Courage. Any other life gain? Yeah, Sheltered by Goats. Such a dumb card. I absolutely hate this card. This, low-key, might be my least or my most hated common or uncommon card. Such a absolutely busted card. Okay, yeah, so Horror Story says he is low, or he doesn't spend his wild cards on the dual lands, which is just, that is mad lad energy. I can respect it. I'm wondering if we should go up on them, because I do have all 4 copies of them. I think I will do that. Just, I mean, yeah, missing your colors is brutal. I think we can go down on the green. I mean, I see we only need green for Ancient Cornucopia and Shared Roots. Alien Invasion is 4 mana. We probably find a green source by then, so yeah, we'll go down to 1 green source. All right. All right, let's rock with Horror Stories deck for a little bit. And yeah, if anyone else has a deck that they want me to try out, just check the pinned comment. You can go to Friday's video, and there you can paste full deck. So yeah, you guys can post whatever decks you want. Doesn't just need to be standard legal either. Can also do a historic deck. If anyone here wants to play historic, I'll be honest, I actually have been playing a little bit of historic these past few days as well, because I've been playing like a 9 lives prison deck. Shout out to you guys who do know what 9 lives, what that card is. Oh, and look at this, the double Stomping Ground that we added already coming in clutch. So green source guaranteed, and I mean, I load up Horror Stories, really fun deck, and we go up against Is It Prowess. Guys. Aye. Create 2 soldier tokens. I'm going to ask the question, will we survive until turn 4? Will we survive until turn 4, especially when we're shocking in some lands? Double red. I think we take a white source. Oh, I thought this creature had lifelink. It doesn't. War Leader's Call. Oh my goodness. Actually, oh no, that's a rare card. I was gonna say, if Storm Chaser's Talent was common or uncommon, that would be my least favorite deck. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'm not playing against this Prowess deck. Look at this. It was our turn 2, it's the opponent's turn 3. We're getting smacked for 10 damage, so we're down to 7. Yeah, no thank you. And yeah, Horror Story's trying to grind to 50 subs. He's been pumping out some videos lately. I don't know if he has a dedicated schedule yet, but his videos have definitely been entertaining for sure. Like I said, I did enjoy his alien invasion deck. And he says he's improved it, so we'll see. I'll be the verdict of that, if it's really improved or not. Quick sip of the Woda. Alright, this looks like a pretty good hand. 3-lander. And I think we get the little stompy ground. We go for the shared roots. I think we can definitely get... Can that be a turn 3 alien invasion? I think it can be. Nice. Horror Story has a new video coming up tonight. Sundown Past is a good draw. We do definitely need a white source, so I will get that. And I think Sundown Past, that's double red, 1 green, and 1 generic. So yeah, turn 3 alien invasion. I'm not sure that's better than a turn 2 Badgermole Cub. So we shall see, but then that is a turn 4 Elspeth. All right, turn 3 alien invasion into a turn 4 Elspeth. Is that better than a turn 2 Badgermole Cub and a turn 3 Badgermole Cub? That is definitely the question that you need to ask. It's our turn 2, guys. We have 3 lands because we want shared roots. It's our turn 2. Look, this is our turn 3. Really good value play going with alien invasion, and we don't even survive until turn 4. All right, I'm just not even going to let them do it to us. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, yo, we got... What is that? It's with a Z. Definitely. Check the pinned comment, buddy. Just go to Friday's video. If you go to Friday's video, it's called The Web of Life. There, you can paste a full deck list in the comments. Just go down to the comments. You'll see Horror Story put his deck list for this alien invasion deck list. You can put your deck list. And like I said, it can be anything. It can be anything. Standard, historic, timeless. I would love to try your deck out. So, yeah, please paste it. And the only reason I ask you to go there is just because in this YouTube live chat, you actually can't paste like more than 100 characters or something. So, all right. Well, now we have split up. Don't have the 3rd land drop, which is pretty scary, but we will try it. We have no red source either. All right. Thankfully, the opponent doesn't do anything on turn 1, so hopefully a little tiny bit slower. All right, split up goes really hard against this type of deck. All right, we do really need to hit our land drops. I guess we go Voice of Victory. I hope they use Sheltered by Ghosts because they always have it. I'm not joking, guys. This enchantment deck, I'm speechless. I have never once ever, and I promise you guys this, I'm not lying to you guys, gone up against this deck where they just do not have Sheltered by Ghosts on either turn 2 or turn 3. And I do want my creature back, so I know I'm ramping you a little bit. I know you missed your land drop last turn, but that is a creature and a Sheltered by Ghost gone. Yeah, Hillbilly, I know. I know I need to get on the Discord train. That one has mobilized 1. Oh, we definitely go Enduring Innocence. Start getting some card draw going. That one's just a 1/1. Seam Rip is really nasty. I still think we go Enduring Innocence. Yeah, we go Enduring Innocence. For We do keep hitting our land drops, which I am really grateful for. I guess the question is, do we go with a 4-mana play just to be mana efficient? I don't think so. I think we definitely go Enduring Innocence because now when we play any creatures, we will start gaining... I wanted to say life, but we're obviously not gaining life. And I mean, there it is, dude. You can't make it up. Double Sheltered by Ghosts in the top 12 cards. Absolutely disgusting. All right, well, now we hit them with the split up. Hopefully they play out another creature and don't look to put another piece of enchantment on it. create a Glimmer token. It doesn't have haste, so this one is staying alive. But yeah, we will definitely destroy all tapped creatures. Destroy all tapped creatures. Coming right up. Give me my Enduring Innocence back. Feather of Flight. Okay, I don't care too much about that. They do get a card draw off that. And the Survivor is pretty nasty because now we don't really have a good block against that one. But we can start drawing some cards of our own. Yeah, Stomping Ground. Yeah, I think we actually do shock this one in because then we actually can go with the Pack Beast. We draw a card off that. And then we go with the Shock Brigade. Honestly, I am going to attack. I don't think they take the trade, but you never know. We gain 2 life off that. We gain 2 life off that. Yeah, I'll play your deck for sure. For sure, it's... Here, I'll go check the video right now. Let me refresh the comments. I don't see where you pasted your deck list, though. Just go to Friday's video and just in the comments. Just in the comments, just paste the deck list, and we will play it for sure. Which creature's better? That one has that one has flying, so we can block that creature. Not sure we'd want to do that, though. I think we have all of our colors. We have a lot of white. We have a lot of red. We have a lot of green. Let's just go red. And then again, we'll punch in, mobilize 3, gain 3 life, draw a card. I promise you, if you paste your deck list in Friday's video, I will 100% play your deck list. I don't know what your deck is. If it's, 60 lands, I'm not sure we can play it, but I'll give it a fair shot. Oh, I guess we could have maybe shocked this in on white, so we had Erode available. Yeah, this mono white aura deck, I cannot wait for rotation. They're going to lose so many cards. They're losing Sheltered by Goats. They're losing the Optimistic Scavenger. They're losing this Veteran Survivor. Seam Rip is staying. I think there was one more card. Just to point it out, guys, 3 Sheltered by Goats in the top 15 cards of their library. Hey. All right. Yeah, I do see your deck. We'll play it. I'll play it in a minute or two, just because I want to try and get one win with. I promise you, I'll play it. We'll try and get one win with Horror Stories deck with this Alien Invasion deck. We'll try and get one more win with it. I have a feeling we can probably pull this one out, even though we are taking 9 damage. That is just wild. Yeah, I still think we do, because we will gain 2 life back. They get to exile a card. I don't really care about that. I don't think we really do anything with the graveyard. And then I think we just go Shared Roots, and we look to keep open Erode. No, I don't think so, because they could draw a Shard Mage's Rescue. So while they have no cards in hand and while they're all tapped out, we will 100% remove this creature right now. And we do get our creature back, so we gain 1 life, and then we can punch in, gain a bit more life. Let's absolutely go. All right. All right, yeah, like I said, we'll try and get one more win with Horror Stories deck. It's a hero deck, enchantment, got you to Diamond 3. And yes, you put it together. That's awesome. That's awesome that it got you to Diamond 3. Let me actually take a look at it. Yeah, so Jennifer Walters, Agent Phil Collins, Captain America. You're playing with Sheltered by Goats. I can respect it. It's an Optimistic Scavenger, so it's kind of this enchantment deck that we just faced. I'll tell you this, if you like The hero deck, you should check out Monday's video. Monday's video, I did a hero deck as well. It was an Orzhov, so black and white. And that was a ton of fun. That was a really fun deck. And for a tiny second, I thought we were playing its decks because I saw he was including Jennifer Walters, and I saw we had Jennifer Walters ourselves. So a swamp. All right, well, we definitely get Jennifer Walters down. They can't cast any spells on our turn, which is really nice. And the next turn, yeah, Pack Beast, and the turn after that, War Leader's Call. Absolutely love this combo. That is a really, really good combo. I'll be honest, I am worried about Deadly Cover-Up and the Unholy Annex. Ooh, they're rocking with the Vampire. That's pretty cool. That one does have Death Touch. I'm still going to go with that playline. I do really like... I understand we can't attack right now because we would lose Jennifer Walters, but I kind of hope we draw land so we can go War Leader's Call, and then we can hit them with the Erode. Alcove Pack Beast adds 3 creatures as well, so that pings the opponents for 3, and then War Leader's Call gives all of them a nice little +1, and they are tapping out to do that because we did miss the land drop, so this I'm fine with because next turn we have Sheltered by Goats for just 2, and then we still have an Erode available as well. So look, opponents up to 22 life. I don't know how much damage you're doing here, but it's a lot. Yeah, down to 9, so 13 damage, I think that is. So, opponent, yeah, you kind of need to deal with what's on board right now. And yeah, again, like I said, if you keep this creature back to block, we're just gonna yoink, gimme that. Gimme that, gimme that. They are attacking. I think it's Deadly Cover-Up, which is really unfortunate, but every time we play a creature, they do get pinged for 1. And, oh my gosh, we don't have any green. Holy smokes, that is a pretty big yikes. Alright, well, hopefully the opponent doesn't have too much card draw. Sacrifice a creature, return target from your graveyard to the battlefield. They don't have a creature to sack. Ooh. Alright, that one we can actually answer with Erode. Does that one do anything? Oh, that's actually a really good creature. When a creature with power 1 or less dies. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hit that creature with Erode. Definitely don't want you gaining any life, homie. Definitely don't want you gaining any life. They are ramping like crazy. I have no idea how they got so many lands while we're lacking. All right, we did hit the land drop. I will pay 2 life, and yeah, we'll get down Okie Dokie, as I call this guy. Never ever seen him. Blast the opponent for 2, and then next turn we can get down Ralph. That's Night Watcher. And then these creatures all gain double strike. Hopefully they don't have... Well, Withering Curse... No, Withering Curse would suck. They got the Acolyte. That is okay. Maybe we go with the Unicorn. No. Yeah, okay, if we hit a land drop, we can go Unicorn and Sheltered by Goats. They have just 1 card in hand. I think it might just be a land. Even though they've... No, okay, it's not a land. Ooh, it's just an enchantment, though. Missed the land drop, which is really unfortunate. Is Sheltered by Goats the play? This is 8 damage. That would be 9 damage, so they'd be down to 2. Creatures have double strike. Yeah, okay. We're gonna try it. We're gonna go with the Night Watcher. That does blast the opponent for 1. Again, if they block this creature, which I think they have to, they actually don't gain any life because we have double strike. So this one deals 4 damage. Yeah, that's... I don't think the correct block. But again, math is for blockers, so... Yeah, so opponent's taking 8 damage and they're gaining no life. So... Well, they gain 1 life off that. So they're down to 3. They took 7 right there. They're just in top deck mode. Withering Curse, we get to keep Ralph alive. Deadly Cover-Up would be pretty nice for them. I guess they could sack this creature to bring a creature back, but we have Sheltered by Goats, and, I mean... Draw 2 cards and lose 1 life. This opponent went down to 1 HP in a dream. I can respect it. I can definitely respect it. Yeah, that one's just a land. Oh, we found the Alien Invasion. I guess we have to go for Alien Invasion. I think we would have to go for Alien Invasion that would create a 1/1 that does get double strike thanks to Ralph. And if that's the only creature getting through, even though we have 3 extra creatures to their 2, so yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Removal came in clutch. Even though they also had the removal as well. But yeah, there you guys can see how nice War Leaders Call with Jennifer Walters and primarily the Dalkovan Pack Beast. So yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, yeah, fun deck horror story. Alien Invasion is a really really fun card. All right. All right, it's I hope you're still here. We're going to switch on over to your deck right now. And you said it's a hero deck. So let's take this deck. Let's import it. Hopefully, I have all of them. I don't have all the cards. Where is it? What am I missing? I'm missing 1 mythic. Let's see what the 1 mythic is. It is 1 copy of Jennifer Walters. I have 29. Uh, all right. It's Jules. If you're still here, let me know. I'm gonna make 1 tiny change to your deck. You feel it. I'm gonna make 1 tiny change. I don't want to spend 1 mythic on Jennifer Walters, even though she is a great creature, and I actually wouldn't mind doing that. It's just if you did check out Monday's video, I played with Captain America Wings of Freedom and I played with Captain America Super Soldier, and I was able to pull this combo off. I think if we type in shield, hopefully that gets it. Oh, is it not called shield? Oh, it is. I pulled off this combo. I'll put it here for you guys. Captain America shield, you equipped it to Captain America Wings of Freedom, and then his toughness goes up to 9. And then when you guys read his text, it says whenever he attacks, all other heroes get +X+X, where X is this Captain America's toughness. So this combo, if you get the shield on Captain America Wings of Freedom, then whenever you attack with any of your other heroes, which should be basically every other card in here, Most Helpful Weaver, you can make it on Chapter 2 a hero, so the Spider Token become a hero. Jennifer Walters is a hero. Agent Phil Collins is a hero. Only one who's not a hero is the Optimistic Scavenger. But then, yeah, when we attack, all other heroes get +9/+9, which is really busted. And don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure a 3rd copy of Jennifer Walters is probably better than Captain America Shield. Yeah, like I said, this will be the only change that I make to the deck. I do like the double cavern. Can you just name human with that? Yeah, that's a human. Jennifer Walters is a human. Phil Collins is a human. And both these Captain Americas are a human as well. So actually, you may think that this is a hero deck, and it is. But the secret tech with this is to actually name human, because then you can still cast Optimistic Scavenger with it as well. And Hillbilly just completed the Marvel set. So yeah. Hey, I'll be honest. You got up to Diamond 3 with this deck. I'm pretty sure Jennifer Walters is probably better than this shield. It's just like I said, I don't have the 3rd copy of her. I do have the wild cards to craft her, but yeah, we'll go with this right now. Oh, and special honor, we're going to call it It's. I'm gonna call you like this. Yeah, It's. Shambles MTG has had the Shield Wings of Freedom combo played against him in draft. That sounds like a really big yikes. I'm gonna actually change it a little. We'll do lowercase I, capital I. All right, we are going to take your deck for a spin. We'll try and bust out a few wins with it. I'm sure that should definitely be possible because it does look like a really good deck. We're gonna cancel this real quick because it's still a Horror Stories deck that's loaded up. Knight says that this deck looks good with Hakoda. Let's take a quick peek at that. Hakoda. What did this guy do again? Oh, you may look at... Yeah, but that's just allies. Oh my gosh, creatures get +5/+0. All right. All right, we'll put Hakoda in the sideboard. We'll look to get a win or two with basically its version, and then Yeah, I think we'll maybe add 2 copies of Hakoda. Yeah, creatures get +5. That's kind of what the shield does. So, yeah, let's maybe think of some cards that we could cut for Hakoda. So, yeah. All right, it's enough talking. Let's just rock right into it. And let's make sure we choose the correct deck. We're playing Its deck right now. So, huge shout out to you. I don't know what you want me to actually call you. I like to call you It's or It's, but if you prefer Jules, just let me know. Just let me know. And guys, we have Hobbit coming up pretty soon. I think in like 3 weeks. I'm really looking forward to the Hobbit set because yeah, I'll be honest, superheroes not really my thing. Even though there were definitely some really fun cards, and I think we can keep this hand. We got Agent Phil Collins. You prefer Jules? I got you, buddy. Jules, it is. All right, opponent is a Gruul deck, Stomping Ground, Stompy Gruul deck. Oh, I take that back. They're splashing in some blue. Glimpse the court. They're looking to ramp like crazy. For just another green source, so I don't think they're rocking 4 colors. I think they would have looked for either a plains or a swamp, probably. They go with the loot, and I don't think we have a way of taking that. Since they're playing with blue, I'm pretty sure, guys, I nearly want to... I want to make a bet with you guys. I think they're playing with Mathemagix. I think they're playing with Mathemagix. We definitely get Cap down. Big smack, and we can end the turn. And the next turn, I think we could rock with all these enchantments, do a decent chunk of damage. They go with the Studious First Year. They are looking to go with the Shared Roots, basically, is what it is, or Rampant Growth. There's no early access for Hobbit? Oh, that's crazy. That is wild, actually. All right, first things first, I think we draw a card. Let's put it on Cap, just because if they do have a board wipe, he does have the shield counter, which is nice. Did find Jennifer Walters. I'm pretty sure Mathemagix is instant speed anyway. I'm pretty sure they have us. I'm pretty sure they have us, yeah. Oh, you get a counter for free? Oh my gosh, you do. I thought that was only when you attacked. That's 100% my bad. Yeah, I should have definitely had, I guess, one more... No, 2. I should have had 2 more damage. I should have had 2 more damage. I guess we can put it right now, right? I guess, again, I missed out. Aye, that's my bad. Even though I still think... I still think they have... Mathemagix. They do it on themselves to draw 3. I called it, guys. I tell you, whenever you see the loot and quite a bit of ramp like that, it's probably that. And I guess they need a Into the Flood mod to bounce Captain America. Board wipe doesn't get it done. They still have 4 mana to work with, so that is pretty scary. That is pretty scary. With the 4 mana, it could be an Aetherize, but we're definitely dropping Jennifer Walters right now, and we don't have to fear a Aetherize at all. So I think that's GG. That, if they let this card resolve right now, yeah, they're going to bounce that one. That's unfortunate. So they did have the bounce. They did have the bounce. And then I guess we just get capped down again. I don't think it really matters because I think we have the opponent next turn, or they have us. It's either or, and I'm pretty sure with Mathemagix, they probably drew into another Mathemagix. Yikes. Splatter Technique. They still have just so much mana to work with. Shared Roots for some ramp. Another Shared Roots. I'm pretty sure they have Aetherize. Origin of Avengers. I mean, I guess we play it. We get to scry 2. Sheltered by Goats to take their resonating loot. I think those 2 draws are fine. And I mean, yeah, I mean, we might as well play Captain America. Oh, they could have another Splatter Technique, so maybe that actually wasn't the play. And they did have the Aetherize. I knew it. 100% knew it. We do get to put Captain America back on the battlefield, but is this just a Mathemagix right to the dome? No, it is another loot. That doesn't actually combo. But they do have some redundancy. They do have the Mathemagics. That is crazy. They did have it. Oh, man, that one turn. Where's that one card? Absolutely crazy that they had this one. I knew they had the Aetherize. I was not expecting Proctor's Gaze. That's really unfortunate. No, this isn't Horror Stories deck. We got a few wins with Horror Stories deck. We're trying Jules' deck. He said he was rocking with a hero deck that got him all the way up to Diamond 3. So he's been grinding. And he already gave me some tech with Agent Phil Collins. You can just tap him. I thought that was like just until the end of the turn, which, I mean, I think I still should have done it. I don't want to say I was unlucky. We hit all our land drops. We found some pretty good creatures. Would have maybe been nice to find Jennifer Walters a bit earlier, but opponent got us. I can respect a Mathemagics deck. Soul Guide Lantern, I don't think we care about too much. We do have Captain America's Shield, and we do just play with one of them. I think we definitely get Jennifer Walters down. Even though opponent's showing green, I don't think they actually have too much interaction. Oh, and Jules, you're still here. Have you actually ever wanted to flip Jennifer Walters? Because I don't think we play with any green. I don't think you play with any green, so I'm just wondering if you've ever gotten to the point where you've maybe had Jennifer Walters and enough mana to transform her, because she seems absolutely busted when you do transform her. So could go with Ethereal Armor. Do we do that? I guess we do. Let's just we're here to stomp. We're here to stomp. It's 5 damage coming at the opponent's Dome Ski, and next turn we do have enough to get down Jennifer Walters, and we have another Seam Rip for their Badgemal Cub that's hitting the battlefield right about now, I would guess. Oh my gosh. And this, I think you can take a non-land permanent, so we don't even get to take the planes from them. That is kind of crazy. I think we can take Sheltered by Ghosts, though. I think we can take back Sheltered by Ghosts. Do we go with Origin of Avengers for one turn? I think we do. Oh, we still have enough to get down Seam Rip. Okay, all right. I can dig it. Oh, we did find Captain America. We can draw him and put him on the battlefield. Yeah, I think we do that. All right, and then, yeah, let's just get Seam Rip down right now. I will take the Sheltered by Ghosts. Please give me back my Optimistic Scavenger. Please and thank you. And I think we will take the trade on the Paw Patch Recruit. That is a question that we're still thinking about. You can flip her with the Cave? I didn't know you could flip her with the Cave. I know you can cast her with the Cave. Opponent had the fight spell. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of wild, but it's all good. One card in hand. It is another Paw Patch Recruit. So we can definitely get down Captain America. Get down Jennifer Walters. And unfortunately, we don't have another mana source to get down the shield. But yeah, they can't target our creature. Hopefully we hit a land drop. Badgemal Cub is pretty nasty. But I don't think they attack, because we do have First Strike, which is really nice. And we do hit the land drop, put a +1 on each creature we control. And now we do have Captain America's Shield. So now if they do have a fight spell, well, I don't think they'll be too happy with it. And the only question is, do we start putting some pressure on the opponent? I mean, with Captain America, 100% for sure. Oh, we get to tap down a creature as well. We'll tap down a land. Oh, even though that's putting counters. 2 counters. Yikes. Definitely should not be tapping their creatures. Do we have to do that? Oh my god, it says... Yeah. It's not a May ability. It just says tap target creature. Ooh, that's pretty scary. We're both in top deck mode. One more land and we can start putting counters on both our creatures. Practiced offense is really scary. Are they going to give it lifelink, though? Probably. Double Strike doesn't do anything for them. I mean, Captain America's Shield. Well, we would lose our shield counter. I'm not sure we do that. I'm not sure we do that. I think we will take the block. I don't want to take 10 damage. I don't want to take 10 damage. Oh, I think they only gained 5 life off that because I think the shield counter ate it up first. Oh, and guess what, buddy? We found our own Sheltered by Ghosts. I think we definitely do put it on Captain America. And I think we'll take this Paw Patch Recruit. And they do choose to put both counters there. That is unfortunate, even though we do go up to 6 ourselves. No, we don't. I mean, yeah, we're just putting so many counters on the Paw Patch Recruit by having to tap. Kind of want to draw one more land, because then we can start putting counters on our creatures. And like I said, we're both just in top deck mode. Cavern of Souls. We'll go ahead and name human with that. Yeah, because Cavern of Souls, spend this mana to cast a creature spell. I don't think we can use the green to transform her right now. So, I mean, yeah, we'll definitely put the counters. We'll definitely put the counters, and yeah, we'll say no attacks. Hopefully the opponent does not draw their Ouroboros. Oh, they go with Offspring. That's pretty nasty, yeah. Oh, Feather of Flight. What a legendary top deck. We'll go there. We'll go there. We got to draw another card off that, and it's another Sheltered by Goats. Hell yeah. Double lifelink. I mean, yeah, we'll just pump up Cap. And that's enough for the opponent. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Cavern of Souls, when you did get up to 6, because it says spend this mana only to cast a creature spell, and we've already cast Jennifer Walters. I didn't know that flipping her counted as casting a creature spell. I don't think it does, but okay, that's good to know that that combo does work. All right, we'll look to get one more win with this version of the deck, and then we'll look to include Hakoda. That looked like a pretty fun interaction. But yeah, that one was getting pretty scary with how many little rabbits they had. All right, yeah, this is the opener that I was complaining about, where opponents go Skyward Spider into Sheltered by Goats, and then that creature has Ward 4 on turn 3. It's pretty nasty. Opponent does get to go first. That's also pretty nasty, for being honest. They're rocking with Captain America's shield. They're rocking with Grand. That's also pretty nasty. That one is also pretty nasty. I think we can maybe escape the... Ooh, they're rocking with white, though. Jeskai deck. That might be the case. They get rid of a Accumulate Wisdom. We'll go with Skyward Spider, and then next turn we can go Sheltered by Goats, and we can keep open a Shard Mage's Rescue. That might be enough to solo the game, because then we can go Most Helpful Weaver. Visions of Love. Yo, we got Lasso in here. He also agrees that it's a absolutely nasty opener. Or are you saying the Jeskai is pretty nasty? All right, big smack for 3, gain the life. They don't have Grand anymore, so that discount... no, they don't get the discount. They go with Abandoned Attachments. They are looking for a land. They have 6 cards in hand, plus this one right there. 7 cards in hand, and they missed a land drop. There, they did hit it, so good for them. Do we hit our land drop? Ooh, we do. Well, Captain America could be fun. He does get a counter. I think we get the Most Helpful Weaver. I think we get that one rocking. That's a big smack right there. We still have Shard Mage's Rescue available. This one is a hero. I forgot. I thought we had to put the hero counter on her. Oh my gosh, another Resonating Loot deck. That's pretty scary. That is pretty scary. Another Skyward Spider, don't need that. Honestly, I think we do put the counter here, and we will go with 1 Captain America. We still have 1 mana for a Shard Mage's Rescue. Opponent has 8 mana to work with, though. That is pretty scary, but they cannot target any of our creatures. That one just gives it hexproof. It actually does not save the creature if they have a full board wipe. Ooh, I think we're going to see either the splatter technique or ill-timed explosion is another one. The Grand really threw me off. I thought it was a lesson deck for a second. I thought it was the lesson deck for a second, but the resonating loot, that's thrown me for a loop. If we give this one hexproof, they only have 1 mana left over, 1 blue mana. I don't think they can really do much because these creatures have hexproof. No, they still gain the 4 life. But, I mean, we just give this creature double strike. And again, just 1 mana to work with. They're all tapped out right now. I don't see how they win. This creature gets double strike. This one also has double strike. Unfortunately, I don't think we quite have the opponent. We could go... Oh, no. Shard Mage's Rescue gives it +1, so it goes up to 4. Okay. We do have the opponent. I forgot that Shard Mage's Rescue... I thought it just gave hexproof. I forgot that it gave the +1. So, go up to 4 with double strike is 8 damage. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm an idiot. I thought I had that stupid creature that whenever you play an enchantment, you get to put a +1 on that creature. Holy smokes, that's my bad. All right, that's a deserved loss if we lose this one. It looks like it's just another Jeskai Revelation, so they go up to 6. And again, they bounce this Abandoned Air Temple again, just because they can't target any of these creatures. So Captain America is putting in a decent chunk of work right now. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, now they have 3 mana to work with, so if they do have a burn spell, unfortunately, I think we are losing this creature. Well, no, we still have Ward 2. They can't pay the Ward 2. 1 mana burn spell for 3 does not exist. It could be Avengers Disassemble. It could be Avengers Disassemble, but no, it's just the combustion technique. Those creatures get prowess. Don't care. I thought it was this creature that we had, so that is a... Yeah, that's just a feels bad moment. Ay. This guy is not a hero. I mean, we'll just punch in with the Skyward Spider. Hope that they don't have another Jeskai Revelation. I mean, they've drawn a lot of cards. They are only a third of the way through their deck. Honestly, I will get the Optimistic Scavenger down since they are down to 2. I don't know which deck you're talking about, Horror Story. Honestly. I think both these decks have cards that just need to get out of here. Thor! And they're all tapped out. I think we can do 2 damage. No, well, if we draw a land, I think we got them. If we draw a land, we can put a +1 on everyone. Our Optimistic Scavenger gets through for 2 damage. They can't cast that one. I guess they could have a land? Oh no, a land and a 1 mana burn spell would be nasty. It wasn't. Oh, and we did draw the land. Let's absolutely go. Phew! Got it over the line. So 3 blocks, 1 in the air, and then 2 on these creatures, and it's the Optimistic Scavenger getting through for just 2 damage. And yeah, it's the Jeskai deck. So guys, do it with me. Get ready. Charge that backhand up. And against this, yeah, Jeskai deck, you guys know what we say. We say keep that backhand strong. Ah, get him out of here. All right. Yeah, pull through. That one turn where I cast Shard Mage's Rescue, for whatever reason, I thought we had Optimistic Scavenger where we could put another counter on the Skyward Spider to push her up to 5 power when she had double strike and they were at 10. So, ooh, got it over the line. And yeah, Jules, it's a really good deck for sure. That is a really good deck for sure. I can definitely see how it can climb you. You said it got you to Diamond 3. This deck, I just know it can get you all the way up to Mythic. That I know for sure. We're going to add a little bit of jank in here. We're going with Hakoda, and we're going to rock with 3 copies of this bad boy. We're going to go up, well, what is this Captain America? He's just a rare. I'll craft another rare on this one. I think at this point, I think we keep the shield. I do like the Scry to try and find us Hakoda. Question is, do we need to go up one more land? I don't think so. Optimistic Scavengers is good. I think we can... No, Feather of Flight gives us the card draw. I think we go down 1 Captain America. And I do want 4 copies of this bad boy. I think we can get rid of 1 Most Helpful Weaver and 1 Skyward Spider. I think we do like that. And yeah, the combo that we'll look for right now, that was a really good call. From Knight. I don't know if Knight is still here. But yeah, he said Hakoda actually works really well with Captain America as well. Because like I said, the combo with the shield, giving +8 to this Captain America, so his toughness is up to 9. Then when you attack, all heroes get +9/+9. Hakoda kind of does the same thing as well, except you don't need to actually equip anything, which is really nice. And yeah, Jules, like I said, huge shout out to you. I'm glad you posted the deck list. Again, if anyone's lurking in chat, if you want to put your deck list, just check the pinned comment. Just go to Friday's video, and just down in the comment section, just go ahead and drop your deck list that you would like me to play. And yeah, you guys see, we definitely play with it. We definitely tune it up a little bit. This one's definitely a little bit more janky because yeah, we're gonna try and go for this combo. So yeah, let's just go ahead and craft the 4th copy of Captain America. And yeah, let's see if Hakoda can put in some work. So we will still be rocking with this deck, which yeah, it's basically just Jules's deck. Basically just Jules's deck still. Let's go ahead and pull up the Discord. Or not the Discord, sorry, the OBS, just to see what I'm looking at. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I can dig this one. We have 1 of the combo pieces needed. 3 lands as well, which is really nice. Opponent gets to go first. That's a little bit scary. Ooh, Snarling Gorehound. That is a pretty good card as well in the Sephiroth Sacrifice deck. So yeah, I think we Sheltered by Goats the Sephiroth on turn 3. Obsessive Pursuit. That's a cool card. That is a cool card. I'm not sure the opponent attacks us. I think they like the value that the Snarling Gorehound produces whenever they play a creature. They get to Surveil 1, which is really good value. I guess we could have offered up the trade just because we have another Optimistic Scavenger lined up. Oh, Umbercaller Zealot. That's also a nasty creature as well. This creature, honestly, I think this creature is a little bit of a problem. For 2 mana, you get a 3/2, and you can just sacrifice any creature or artifact at any time as much as you want. It's not limited to once per turn. You don't have to tap this creature or another creature. And then on top of that, you get the Surveil 1. All of that baked into 2 mana. That is just so insanely good right now. It's just Standard has so many other just insanely busted things that you can do that honestly this card gets a little bit overshadowed. And oh my gosh, guys, we found the combo. I'm not sure if we go Captain America. He does have first strike, so Umbercaller Zealot would not attack. And you do need to sack 3 things. Honestly, we're just gonna go for it. We only have 1 hero. It's just the Skyward Spider. Well, I guess... No, yeah, because he says other heroes, right? He does say other heroes. So it's just the Skyward Spider. She would get +6. So maybe And I mean, we do have to hit a land drop. Maybe we wait one turn, guys. Maybe we get Optimistic Scavenger. We go Sheltered by Goats, put it on Skyward Spider, and then we go with Hakoda. I think that is our play line. Voice of Victory. Yeah, also Nasty Creature, because when they attack, they get those mobilized tokens, which again, they can just choose to sacrifice at any moment. It's crazy. This card is honestly crazy for 2 mana. Hillbilly posted a mill deck. All right, we'll definitely rock with that. We will definitely rock with your mill deck, especially because I think we'll be able to pull off the combo this game. Yeah, they're going to sack that one. Honestly, as crazy as this sounds, I think we just have to take the Umbercaller Zealot. Just such a crazy, crazy creature. Again, they sack 3 things, so they get to put 3 counters on the Snarling Gorehound. It gets lifelink. I'm pretty sure it gets lifelink, right? Yeah, it does get lifelink. It's dealing 7 damage. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen. And we did miss the land drop, so it doesn't even matter. So yeah, we're definitely going Optimistic Scavenger, and I'm so tired of this creature. So on to the Skyward Spider. We do have Ward 4 right now. Ooh, also get to put 2 counters. I'm taking this Umbercaller Zealot. The sack anything whenever you want, way too good. And trust me, I know, Snarling Gorehound is dealing 7 damage. We're gaining 5 life back, though, which is pretty nice. Cap also has First Strike. Get to put a nice little +1, so we're gaining 6 life. We basically negated the 7 damage that the Snarling Gorehound did. They're losing 1 life from the Obsessive Pursuit as well, and they're kind of in top deck mode. Guys, fingers crossed, can we draw a land? If we draw a land, Hakoda gives Captain America +5, so that's 6 toughness, so then the Skyward Spider gets +6/+6. Oh, I think it's the Raise the Past. No. Say it ain't so. Well, no, they're looking to draw a card with that one. They don't have 4 mana. You do need 4 mana for that one. Have they played a land for turn? No, they haven't. So it could be land into Raise the Past. That is a possibility. They do get to Surveil off that as well. They throw a land away. We are taking a ton of damage, but like I said, fingers crossed. Oh, we missed the land drop, guys. That's terrible. That's terrible. All right, well, I think we get down this Captain America. And then the... Nah, you know what? We'll actually keep this guy... Well, yeah, we will keep that guy back to block. We can block the tokens that they create. We do gain 5 life, so we're up to 9. Opponent loses 1 life for that. Yeah, I'm just praying it's not a Raise the Past. One of those is a land, and it is tapped. Ooh, it could be a targeted kill spell as well. Erode for 1 mana. Oh, we do have Hexproof, thanks to this Captain America, which is really nice. It is a Raise the Past. It does not bring back... Oh, the Umbercaller Zealot we have underneath Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay, that I'm thankful for. That I'm thankful for. And yeah, we really need to hit a land drop. I think if we hit a land drop, I think that's GG. Just Snarling Gorehound. You got it, buddy. No blocks. Opponent with 1 mana. Oh, we missed the land drop. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, Jennifer Walters. We don't even have the mana for it. I think it has to be gain 5 life with a Skyward Spider. Opponent loses 1 life. Another Obsessive Pursuit is kind of crazy, but I think they might be able to sack 3 things. Of course, they can sack 3 things. Are we just dead? I think we might just be dead. No. Oh, for sure. They have both of these triggering. They get to put +3 on so many different creatures. All right, Jules is heading out. Yeah. Huge shout out to you. Really, really fun deck. Really, really fun deck. We nearly pulled off the jank combo. It's just, yeah, we did not find a 4th land drop. I think we literally started with 3 lands in our opening hand, and out of all of our draws, we never drew a 4th land. That is a pretty big yikes. And yeah, I don't see how we survive this. They should definitely attack with Voice of Victory. Yes, okay. Opponent. Dude, that's wild if they don't attack with Voice of Victory. All right, we're not dead yet. They're gaining so much life though. They're gaining 18 life, which is crazy. Well, we can take 6 damage. All right, guys, we're going down to 1 HP in a dream. I don't think it matters because they have a flyer in the air. They have a flyer in the air. All right, and I mean, yeah, that if I've ever seen a lands am I right moment, it's definitely right there. Yikes. All right, that was just one of those games. I'm not sure we improved it, Jules. Honestly, the deck you posted, really good deck. And I think the 3 copies of Jennifer Walters, probably better than the Captain America shield. But it's all good. All right, we tried Jules' deck for a bit. Hillbilly said he posted a mill deck. All right, I see it. River Turn Monument. Oh. Make sure we get the full deck list. Let's go to decks, and then we will upload that one. Luckily, we do have all the cards for it. So Hillbilly is rocking with a Demir mill deck with the Water Crystal, Singularity Rupture. I love this card. Echo Casting Symposium, 3 copies of this one. Hillbilly, are you crazy? This is a terrible card. What are we copying with this? I guess the Cruel Somnophage. Target player mills a card. That's pretty funny, but the creature has to stay alive. Silent Hall Creeper. Are these literally the only 2 creep? Oh, wait, no. Okay, here's another one. This creature can't be blocked. That's pretty cool. Do we have a way? We don't have a way of pumping this creature's power, though. All right, though. I can respect it. We got Peter Parker's camera. I do like this one. Absolute mad lad energy right here, boys. Going with the 3 copies of the Echo Casting Symposium. I love it. All right. Billy Millie. How do you like that for a deck name? Oh, and then of course you need to rock with let's go with this one. The Big Brain Mill with 3 copies of Echo Casting. Oh, that is too funny, my boy. I love that though. All right, play, find match. We are looking for Mr. Billy Millie. Nice little hit of water. Take a nice little hit of water. And we grind. We do have Kitsune's Technique. We do have the Cruel Somnophage. Oh, but we have to mill cards first? Yikes. I think you always show the blue source first. That always strikes the fear. Opponent has the duress right away. Oh, well, goodbye, Kitsune's Technique. We're losing that one. Honestly, maybe 3 steps ahead. Could be 3 steps ahead. Could even be the Cruel Somnophage. I really don't know what they take. They did take Kitsune's Technique. Get the Restless Reef down. You have a Cruel Somnophage. Oh, yeah, this is a non-creature. So Cruel Somnophage survives. 3 steps ahead, goodbye. They take the Singularity Rupture. That is kind of wild. They are rocking with the Unstoppable Slasher. Pretty nasty. The Demon Wall. All right, well, we 100% know what deck we are playing up against. That's an easy 3 steps ahead to counter the Unholy Annex that's hitting the battlefield. Well, not right about now, but Mr. Aklazot's also definitely not hitting the battlefield. I will get down the Cruel Somnophage. They're down to just 2 cards in hand. If they do have the Unholy Annex, that is a feels bad moment. But if we do hit the 5th land drop, then 3 steps ahead is just amazing. And they're just returning those to their hand and... Wait, what? Oh. Huh, it's equal to the number of creatures in their graveyard. That is crazy. That is honestly kind of wild. And that's a good play from the opponent. That's a good play from the opponent. All right, well, we don't have to... Or they don't get to see what we drop off. So yeah, goodbye 3 steps ahead. Or the land, I should say. And then, yeah, Unstoppable Slasher. No. No, no, no. All right, we did find the Echo Cast and Symposium, and we do actually have enough to cast it if we draw a land, which we do. I'm pretty sure they're going with Bloodletter of Aclazotz. Could be a kill spell, which would feel pretty bad. But no, it's the Unholy Annex, the legendary combo. All right, we even have another one. All right, us, copy. Can't block me, punch in. Did some damage, and this creature... Okay, yeah, we're definitely going with a nice plus. We're going to try and race the opponent, which will actually be really difficult. They get to drain us out for 4 each turn. Could also look to mill with the Restless Reef. It is a 4/4. With Death Touch. Oh, of course, they just go with another Unholy Annex, because, of course, why would they not? And at this point, I don't think we can afford to race them. So us, copy. We do have the Ice Climber. And do we have enough? No, we don't, because it's 4 mana, and we only have 4 mana. So, I mean, that's easy. Bop, bop. But we're losing 8 life next turn. Ooh, this creature becomes a copy. Can we mill the opponent out? All right, this one, let's put some counters on. Can we actually mill the opponent out? Because we have... Oh, they have a Shoot the Sheriff? Bro. I don't get why they didn't go with Bloodletter of Aclazotz. It's literally a 2-turn clock. Whereas now... it's still a 2-turn clock. I mean, yeah, it's mono black. They're drawing so many cards. It's actually not too surprising that... they are drawing all these kill spells. Cruel Somnophage. Us. Copy this one. Do we just go with Echo Cast and Symposium again? Or do we go with the Cruel Somnophage? Copy 2 creatures. They might have a full board wipe. Honestly, I want to mill them out. Was that just nothing but lands that we milled? I think we literally milled nothing but lands. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of wild. Again, I don't think it really matters. Oh, it literally does not matter. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, they probably have a bunch of kill spells. I'm so surprised they did not play Bloodletter of Aclazotz, because we would have lost 8 life that turn instead of just 4. Strategic Betrayal? Oh, I guess I should have gotten rid of the Cruel Somnophage. They probably have another one, though. They probably have another one. Oh, they get rid of that creature. That's also pretty bad. Did they get rid of that creature? Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, Riverturn Monument? We're not milling anymore, though, which is the problem. 2? Oh, wait, we can exhaust that next turn? I don't think it's quite enough to get it done. Yeah, just because they're going to play Bloodletter right now. Oh my gosh, I think we can get them down to 1 card in hand. Yeah, they have the Bloodletter anyway. Again, I don't know why they didn't play that creature way earlier. They gave us nearly 3 extra turns instead of just the 1 extra turn. No, dude, I am not. I'm not gonna miss Bloodletter. I'm not gonna miss Unholy Annex as well. I like that card. It's just, man, everyone is playing it right now. And I think it just it provides just too much value. It just goes to the kind of the problem with standard, and it's just too quick. It's too fast. You just cannot compete with that. Ooh, this hand we can't keep. A 1-lander? That is crazy. 3, 4 lands is really nice. I think we can ship 1 land away. We'll definitely draw a land. Aye, aye, aye. We need our Singularity Rupture. I'm not sure we survive until turn 6. That creature can't be blocked, which is pretty nice. Silent Hall Creeper also can't be blocked. Alright, we'll get the Silent Hall Creeper down. It probably eats a Sheltered by Goats. No, Hillbilly, I like this deck. I haven't played a mill deck in a hot minute. We're not going to give up after 1 loss to a, mono black Unholy Annex deck. All right, this I'm not playing against, guys. I'm sorry. It's just this mono white aura literally always having Sheltered by Ghosts. I don't think I've ever seen them not play it on turn 2 or turn 3. Maybe turn 4 at the latest. It's just nah. Yeah. We also played a mono white aura deck version ourselves as well. I kind of want to see something new. I want to see something that isn't Jeskai, Unholy Annex, or the Aura deck. I don't think we've seen anything other than those, and Badgermal Cub. Those are literally the 4 decks that we've seen today, just recycled over and over and over again. Did we actually see a mill deck? Did someone mill us out? Can't remember anymore. What do you mean a mill land? We're rocking with the mill land. The Restless Reef. We have it in this deck. Ooh, Water Crystal's also pretty fun. Alright, well, here comes the camera. This just might be River Churn into... Well, you do need Exhaust 4, which is pretty expensive. That is pretty expensive. Landwar Elf into Badgermal Cub. Hopefully we can hit a land drop. Land drop would go huge right now. Oh my gosh, guys. I would literally sell my kidney if I could play a format, non-ranked format, where there is just strict bans, where they just look at the most common cards, or most popular cards, most busted cards in Standard, and it's just like, hey, these cards, just even restrict them. Just say that you don't get to play 4 copies, but just 1 copy. I would love that format. Because again, yeah, unranked. And we have literally just come up against the sweatiest decks today. We played a pretty sweaty deck ourselves as well. Definitely can't throw stones. But I mean, yeah, how do you compete against this? How do you guys compete against this? It's our turn 4 and missed a land drop. It's the opponent's turn 3, and we are down to 6 HP. It's wild. And then, yeah, the way that you do compete with this is, yeah, just you kind of go with the opponent that we just played against, where they just rock with nothing but kill spells. And then your deck changes from something fun and kind of janky to, yeah, kind of just, oops, all removal, keep the board super clean so that I can pull off this one-shot combo. It's honestly tragic. I honestly, I do find it tragic. Not even lying. Not even lying to you guys when I say that. All right, again, really good land. Is this the land you're talking about, Hillbilly? This one does say that you get to mill cards. Target player mills 4 cards. All right. I have a sinking feeling in my gut that it's going to be turn 4 Kona. Opponent did not like the mill. Aye, aye, aye. That's too funny. But again, kind of a non-game right there. Kind of a non-game right there. Oh, that's not true. I guess we did play against that aristocrats like kind of sacrifice deck. That is a non-meta deck for sure. That one is a non-meta deck for sure. Wait, give me 1 second. Oh my gosh. I'll be honest, Hillbilly, 3 copies of Echo Casting Symposium that is wild. That is wild. Oh, and that's not the land you're thinking of? What land are you thinking of that mills? I honestly can't think of a land that mills. A mill land got to put in. Well, just tell me the name. Tell me the name, we'll add it. Brother. Oh, man, they get to take our River Churn Monument. That is absolutely brutal. Well, it's Cruel Somniphage then on turn 2. You know what secret you can do, guys? If you, yeah, I was too slow. I was too slow. Oh, opponents say Dimir Gamer themselves. We see Stock Up and a Gloom Lake Verge. Oh yeah, how many dual lands do you play with? Sorry, I did not mean to show them my friend list. How many dual lands? You don't play with any dual lands? That is crazy. That we might need to change. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I have all these overlays on now. All right, well, Cruel Somniphage, come on down. Can we turn this one off right now? There we go. Opponent is a are they a mill deck themselves? Yeah, we got the Lone Wolf in here. What's up, buddy? The Lone Wolf. If you have a deck that you want me to play, just check the pinned comment. You can go to Friday's video and you can drop your deck list down there as well. Did find the River Churn Monument. That's huge. They're all tapped out. Gonna go ahead and start milling them. I'm gonna go ahead and start milling them. We have just 3 dead cards in hand, so River Churn Monument is going to have to put on an absolute clinic right now. That is going to have to put on a just absolute clinic right now, and it is a superior Spider-Man deck. Oh my goodness, guys. I should do a drinking stream once where and I would die. I would honestly die because the rules I would say I'd take a shot every time we see just a snooze fest of a game, which is nearly all of them. All right, well, GG go next. Not drawing any lands, stuck with nothing but 6 landers in our hand. That, if I've ever seen a GG go next, that might be it. Or yeah, we could turn the drinking stream into whenever someone plays an original deck, I take a shot. But then yeah, I would take a shot like once a stream. I guess I could have used. I thought you had to spend 2 mana to take a counter off. All right, wait. First, we're gonna change a few things up. We are for sure gonna change a few things up. Hillbilly said that there's a mill land that is not the Restless Reef, and I cannot think of it. Oh, but River Churn Monument, you just need to tap it once. Yeah, I did have the 3 mana. You are right there. Good call right there. All right, go to land and type in mill. Oh, this one I guess you're thinking of, right? Jador. That's the one you're thinking of. And I mean, while we're on the subject of lands, I mean, yeah, for sure, we're going to go with the 4 copies of Gloom Lake. Yeah, it is Jador. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we got it. Yeah. It's still 6 mana to mill half the opponent's library, and we have 6 mana right there, and we have 6 mana right there. So I don't know if we need a Jador, but I mean, we'll rock with it. All right, we'll take 4 lands out right now. I guess 5 lands because we added Jador. We'll go up another copy of Jador. We'll go down to Swamp. Got the mill land right there. I think we're not super aggressive, so I think we can go 2 copies of the sewers. And isn't there one more land? I guess it is just the Gloom Lake Verge and then just the Shock Land. All right, we'll rock with the Shock Lands. Even though I guess we really don't play with that much black, right? It's just for Singularity. All right, well, maybe 2 copies of Watery Grave will be good enough. We'll go like that. We will go like that, yeah. And yeah, you were right, Hillbilly, with the copy, the mill effect with the camera. I do like the camera a lot. Do like the camera a lot. And do you guys know if you can do like a drinking episode? I'm pretty sure. All right, our hand is really good. Get the Restless Reef Shao because that one always comes in tapped. And as long as it's legal, it should be okay. All right, guys, we might honestly do a drinking stream. That I think would be fun for some of you guys. Of course, I definitely don't condone just getting absolutely blasted. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll make some cocktails for you guys. Maybe that's how we'll do it. Maybe we'll make some cocktails on streams anytime we see a deck that I deem a absolute snooze fest. I think we get this one as well. We'd keep it 3 steps ahead. I think we just get down these 2 River Churn Monuments and we just start blasting the opponent. Ooh. Destroy 2 permanents with Maelstrom Pulse. That would have been nasty. And Heritage Reclamation can also destroy these. Opponent is rocking with the... Oh my goodness, guys. I actually cannot believe it. All right, well, we can get down this one, and then we can get down the Cruel Somnophage. The chance that we mill a Maelstrom Pulse and they have one in their opening hand is wild. That is honestly some of the best value that they will probably get out of that card. That early in the game. All right, we do have a 3 steps ahead open, so we can start countering some spells. Hopefully they don't have a kill spell. But they are highlighting our creature. So goodbye to the Ice Climber. Insane. Absolutely insane. All right, 1 more land, and we do have Singularity Rupture. We're just keeping 3 steps ahead available. I guess to counter coming of Galactus. 4. Yeah, 1 more land, then we do have the Singularity Rupture. Opponents looking in their graveyard. Are they zombifying anything? It doesn't look like it. I don't think they can zombify that. Deadly Cover-Up? No. Opponent, you don't get to take those from my deck. Absolutely not. Yeah, I think we get rid of the Ice Climber. I mean, they play with Deadly Cover-Up. They play with Requiem Hex. I would not be surprised. They play with Maelstrom Pulse. They have just nothing but kill spells. So, yeah, Singularity Rupture coming right at the opponent's dome. Now the next Singularity Rupture just kind of sucks because it's just half their library. So this is just 9 cards we'll be milling. And I mean, yeah, look at this. Deadly Cover-Up, Withering Curse, Requiem Hex, Professor for targeted kill spell as well. Dude, if they literally only play with 2 Maelstrom Pulses... No, well, there's 3. They might play with all 4 copies of it. What is their win condition? The Professor, get the ultimate and just drain us out? And just keep the board clear with just nothing but kill spells? Again, it goes back to what I said previously. Yeah, you can have fun with a janky mill deck like this, but then, yeah, if you have no like early game removal, yeah, you just die. So then your deck literally just becomes naming. Oh my god, they actually named Singularity Rupture. Do we get to draw a card off that? We don't even get to draw a card off this, which is really unfortunate. All right, well, I should have maybe held on to that land, maybe make them think that we have a counter spell, but Reckoning Hex, does that answer this? Oh, Bitter Triumph. Dude, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, yeah, how do you play against just literally oops all removal? And then they had the enchantment removal. They're drawing 2 cards. Their library is getting pretty low. They're only down to 16 cards left. I mean, we do get to make a copy of the Cruel Somnophage. It's probably going to eat some type of removal. Why is this guy so low? Oh my god, it's just equal to the number of creatures in all graveyards. And, I mean, it's literally, his power is only 2 because of these 2 creatures in our own graveyard. That is wild. We're going to get hit by the Withering Curse right now. Or a Deadly Cover-Up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've only seen 3 copies of Deadly Cover-Up. Ooh, that one gains them some life. The life gain I'm not too concerned about. It is probably a Withering Curse, though. No, it's not. Cruel Somnophage. We do get to make a copy. I kind of hate that you have to target yourself each turn. I understand why you have to, yeah. Ooh, wait. Would this creature be in the graveyard? No, he's in like the or the adventure zone. They go with Wan Shi Tong. I mean, you can keep drawing cards, opponent. That's fine. We're down to just 12 cards in library, and we're going to mill 4 cards right now. One of them was a professor, which is pretty nice. I think we hold on to the Cruel Somnophage. Oh, guys, I really don't know what the call is. Targeted kill spells, then it's better to play out the Cruel Somnophage. How many Deadly Cover-Ups? All right, we've only seen 3 Deadly Cover-Ups. We've only seen 3 Maelstrom Pulses. Maelstrom Pulse would also answer all these Cruel Somnophages. And I think we've literally only seen 1 Withering Curse. I think we just hold on to this one. Opponent's down to 7 cards in hand. I'm pretty sure they're not drawing cards, so yeah, they choose to do nothing. They don't want to let us draw any cards either. And yeah, there it is. Withering Curse, gain some life, so full board wipe. All right, so they're down 2 Withering Curses. Oh no, and they have the Professor as well. Yeah, so we're not racing them. We really need to mill them. Yeah, that's what I mean. This opponent literally just nothing but kill spells. What did he take from our graveyard? He drew a card himself as well. That's honestly kind of crazy. 3 steps ahead. I mean, I guess we can counter something that they do if we do this. I think the counter and draw is probably better. 6 turns. Honestly, I don't think they can really play anything that I'm too worried about at this point. I mean, I know they have a targeted kill spell. I know that they have some board wipe. So those cards we don't really care about. So yeah, they probably ultimate this one. They look to just drain us out. I literally think that's the only way they win. I guess Wan Shi Tong can also win it for them. But that's what I mean, guys. Look at this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 pieces of removal. Opponent scooped it up, maybe because we took too long. But yeah, it's literally like, maybe they have another copy of Wan Shi Tong. That could be, I mean, we haven't seen their entire library. I guess the bibliotheques can also kind of do it, but that's what I mean. It literally is like 1 or 2 ways of actually winning the game, and the rest is just board wipe, board wipe, board wipe. Aye, aye, aye. Knight is asking for any ideas for cards for a combo you're trying to do. Mind Stone plus the Princess takes flight. Honestly, I don't know what that card is. Yeah, Hillbilly, I 1,000,000% cannot wait for rotation. All right, yeah. I hate to do this. I said I didn't want to change people's decks too much, but we 100%. We need a little bit of removal. Let's go with 2 copies of Requiem Hex just for a Badgermole Cub. And Knight said he wants the Prince. Know that card. Probably not in black. Take all that. The Princess takes flight. The Mind Stone. So you want to bounce this one each turn? Can the Mind Stone do that? Really see how this combos super well together. Mind Stone plus the Princess takes flight. Oh. I guess you want to just exile a creature just every single turn. You guys need to take a hit of water. Oh, for sure. I know they're going to make more mass board wipes. It's just, if standard gets smaller, hopefully it just slows down a little tiny bit, because then decks like this that, you don't need to just cram in removal can be a bit more viable. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind board wipes. Board wipes are good cards. It's just, yeah, I want to say it's kind of poor deck design when your entire deck is just oops all removal. And I know it works in this standard just because there are so many creature heavy decks. The enchantment deck that we talked about, we saw a Badgermole Cub just smack us for like 14 damage on turn 3. I think we saw another Badgermole Cub deck earlier, double Badgermole Cub. I think it was literally the first game. They went double Badgermole Cub on... No, it was turn 2 Badgermole Cub, turn 3 another Badgermole Cub, and then turn 4 Ouroboros, and they had just so many creatures. And it's like, well, you can't really compete with this unless you literally have a board wipe. So, all right, well, do we need another Hull Creeper? As a blocker, maybe, but we have a few Singularity Ruptures. I think we want to hit some land drops at this point. Ooh, Dark Confidant. Opponent's going to be losing a lot of life. Bam, lose 2 life right there. Dark Confidant gonna make them lose another piece of life. A 50+ board wipes. That's kind of wild. That is kind of wild. Man, this opponent is just loving the pain. 1 second, guys. I will... Oh, we're gonna shock this one in for sure. Our life total is down to 12. I'm not sure we win this. I am not sure we win this one. No, don't cancel that. Go ahead and mill that. Taking 4 damage this turn. We could exhaust this one. They just have 2 cards in the graveyard? That's crazy. Oh, they're playing with Toxic. Understood. That one's kind of wild. That one seems kind of pointless. I don't get why they didn't go with Flynn and then this Dragon Sniper. That's kind of wild from the opponent, but hey, you do you. Missed the land drop. Again, yeah, just nothing we can really do. We needed our own board wipe right there. All right, Hillbilly. I'll be honest, not the best deck we've played tonight, but it's okay. I will also say that the quality of opponents we've gone up against, it has been absolutely brutal for this type of deck. We did see one opponent just concede right away when we dropped the River Churn Monument. Some decks just literally can't deal with the mill deck, so that's pretty funny. Oh, I guess we did beat that Golgari deck. We did beat them, so. All right. 3-lander is nice. Don't need to get the watery grave down. We'll definitely get down the camera. Definitely get down the camera. We'll definitely get down a river churn. And then we'll see from there. We do have Requity and Hex as well, which is really nice. Restless Reef is really nice. The opponent did get Valgavoss Lair down on blue, so I do want to get the River Churn Monument while the opponent is all tapped out. Yeah, and they are an Azorius gamer. They got the Silent Hall Creeper of their own. We did find a Veteran Ice Climber. You know what I'm going to do? We will get down the Watery Grave. We'll go with the Veteran Ice Climber. And again, while the opponent's all tapped out, here comes one of the Requity and Hexes that we added to the deck just to keep the board clear for right now. Yeah, their opponent, yeah, they didn't like us removing that one creature right there, which I promise you, opponent, we only play with 2 copies of Requity and Hex. So, yeah, GG. That a G right there. Let's refresh this one. All right, guys, I think we'll look to maybe try and get one more game with this one, and then I think I'll call it there. I had a really nice long stream today. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. It was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. And yeah, last call. I will call this out right now. If anyone else wants me to play a deck, you can check the pinned comment. Maybe we can work our way up to Singularity Rupture. But yeah, you guys can check the pinned comment. You can go. That will take you to Friday's video. It's the Web of Life deck. And in the comment section there, you can drop your deck list, and I will play it. That is the final call because I will probably be hopping off pretty soon. I'll be hopping off pretty soon. Ooh, should have maybe gone with the Silent Hall Creeper first. That's my bad. I did like the combo. I did like that one combo we saw where when this guy punches in, you can put counters, and then the next turn you can transform him. That is pretty nice. All right, opponent, go ahead and mill 1 card. Crazy value right there. I wonder if you could just play a bunch of pump spells with this guy. I do like that he can't be blocked. All right, that is a easy Peters Parker camera again, another one. And then we will just hold. We'll punch in. Gonna go ahead and mill you out. Could copy that, but, well, ooh, Mossborn Hydra is pretty scary because Requity and Hex does not answer that. Put 2 counters on this creature, and then next turn we'll transform him into the Veteran Ice Climber. Ooh, I should have maybe doubled up on those counters. That's my bad, because then he would have been at 5 power. Ooh. Those are the plays you wish you could have back. We are making our way up to Singularity Rupture as well. We do have 4 mana. Hopefully we hit the land drop. Yikes, deck. Another Singularity Rupture is not what we need right now, but it's all good. Yeah, we'll just mill the opponent out. They're also kind of milling themselves out as well whenever they play a land, so that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Opponent, you can't block any of these creatures. That's also really nice. And honestly, we are going to transform this creature right now. Doesn't make sense to double up on those triggers, but next turn, I think we will double up on those triggers. Have the opponent mill 3 cards, and we can copy that twice. So 3, 6, 9. Damn, Yao Fan, plus the 1 right here. That's 10 cards getting milled. Value. That's what you call value right there. Sure, opponent, you can have an Ouroboros. It's not the scariest of board states right now, but put a +1 counter and then double that. That is starting to get kind of scary. Could block with the Ice Climber. I think we block next turn. We can take 5 damage right now. Oh, okay, we did find Kitsune's Technique, which is pretty nice. So we punch in. Oh, nice. I love that you mill before you deal damage. And then, yeah, we will copy this. No, cancel. Copy target activated or triggered ability. I don't think this is a triggered ability, so I think we will double up on which Ice Climber is triggering first. Well, I don't know which one we're copying. I hope it's the one that's milling 3 cards and not 1, so we'll see. Okay, it is the one that's milling 3. All right, so that's 3 cards right there. Another 3 cards right there. And then another single card right there. And now that this creature is not blocked, we can mill out half the opponent's library. Wait. Oh, wait. They have to declare blockers, but they can't. Wait, let me put a stop right there. Yes. Now we can go for the Kitsune's technique. For a second, I was like, wait, why can we not bounce this creature to mill half their library? It's only like 16 cards, 17 cards, I guess, so it's not super, super amazing, but... And, I mean, yeah, we missed the land drops as well. Maybe... Wait, this is still the Silent Hall Creeper? We don't get to draw a card? Oh, no. Hey... Yeah, guys, I think that's GG. I guess we could draw the River Churn Monument, but again, we don't have enough to exhaust it, so... they even have the fight spell and put a ton of counters. All right, sure. Nice deck. All right, guys. You know what I'll do? We will actually play. And the question is, do I still have it? I think I maybe updated it a little bit. We're going to play Friday's deck. I absolutely love that deck. That one was a ton of fun as well. It's kind of janky. Yeah, Hillbilly, thanks for the deck suggestion. I'm pretty sure the opponents probably got a kick out of the mill deck. I think we did get 2 wins. One of them was a really cheap one because the opponent just didn't want to play against a mill deck, and the other one was an absolute grind fest. But even in that game there, we had the removal, just couldn't answer any of the creatures they played, so yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. All right, guys, we're going to get one final game with Friday's video, the Web of Life. I have absolutely been enjoying this deck, and I've changed it up a little bit. I think we've included a few slightly better cards, but if we do hit a land drop, this is a turn 3 Collector's Cage, which can be pretty nasty. And that actually can compete and race with some of the other decks out there as well. So we 100% have to hit a land drop next turn. Cancel that. Go with Peter Parker. And then we're going to say no attacks. I don't think the opponent would take the trade, but it's not worth risking it. It's not worth risking it. Opponent taps the Elf. That's a little bit strange. They tap the Verge for a Badgermole Cub. Big surprise. They want the starting town to produce. It could be red for a breakout. It could be white for something else. We do see that they're playing with white as well, so it probably is a white source that they want. No, it's just the Spider Manifestation. Missed the land drop, which is absolutely terrible. So yeah, unfortunately, that is a turn 4 Collector's Cage. And, I mean, yeah, we kind of missed a beat. I don't think we're dead this turn. We're definitely not taking any blocks. But yeah, definitely missing a beat right there. That does really, really suck. Especially because I have a feeling Ouroboros is coming down. No, it's the Bright Glass Gear Hulk, which probably gets to find... If it finds some, like a Sheltered by Goats or something, then I think it is GG, and we will just go next. And yeah, that's just the problem of missing your land drops. Yeah, it's two of those. We're definitely not sticking around for 2 of those. Even though I guess it actually isn't even any of them, because this one actually isn't producing white. Oh my gosh, they actually didn't have any white mana. We maybe scooped it up a little bit early there, but... Oh my goodness. Missing land drops. If that is not the struggle of everyone who plays Arena, I don't know what is. I don't know what would be at that point. I don't know what would. Yeah, well, we'll get one game with this one. I mean, we also play with Badgermole Cub in this deck as well. just for the ramp that it provides. I mean, I don't think we can say no to this hand just because it is the elf into Badgermal Cub, into just a Paw Patch Recruit, no Offspring, into maybe a Impended Overlord. That's honestly not amazing. That really honestly isn't that amazing. That's no blocks from us. Take 3 damage, which is quite a bit. We're going to get shocked again by the Multiversal Passage. I think this one will come down on white, and then we'll tap that one. And we'll promote that one. And then, yeah, here comes Paw Patch Recruit. No Offspring, like I said. 2, 4. And yeah, it's only 5 mana, so nowhere near close enough to get down Overlord. They got a Warden of the Grove, looking for some counters. That one enters tap, so they have no mana. Highly doubt they attack with the Badgermal Cub, so it is our turn. Starting Town is a nice pickup. And yeah, I think we'll get this one. I think we can get the Friendly Neighborhood down next turn, and I think we can give this creature a pretty big plus, and he does have Trample. Traveling Chocobo is pretty nasty, so I guess they're a landfall deck. I wouldn't have guessed it. Well, I mean, yeah, whenever you see a Crackland, yeah, they usually are landfall, especially when it's green. Yeah, the Badgermal Cub and the Warden, a little bit interesting. Tifa's pretty nasty. Oh, can we beat this? I'm not 100% sure. Collector's Cage is an amazing pickup. All right, guys, fingers crossed. It's a roulette wheel. Do we hit anything good off the top? Ancient Adamantoise actually keeps us alive, which is amazing. 4 mana, definitely not going to tap it. So yeah, we'll just put a nice little plus on that one right there. We get the Ancient Adamantoise, and yeah, we'll definitely punch in with those 2. And no matter how fat they make Tifa right now, we are staying alive for a single turn. Opponent probably thinks they got us. No one ever reads the Ancient Adamantoise. The question is, do they have any Cracklands? Because I kind of hope they push Tifa up to the moon. Well, we can definitely block her. Might also block the Traveling Chocobo, because, again, all damage does get redirected. I'm pointing to it. I know you guys can't see it. But yeah, it gets redirected to the Ancient Adamantoise. Opponent has 3 mana to work with. Innkeeper's Talent. Doesn't really look like they have a land drop. Oh, they do. All right. All right. I like it. I can dig it. Tifa just getting absolutely crazy powerful. Oh, come on. Crackland or something like that, opponent. No, they're just leveling up the Innkeeper's Talent. That is really unfortunate. They go with Warden, and they choose not to even attack. That is kind of crazy. We did find Web of Life and Destiny. Let's go. This one's another just absolute roulette wheel. So, yeah, we'll fully tap out. And Pyrewood Gearhulk is an amazing one. The turn that this one enters, all creatures get +2/+2. I guess we'll play him down. And then we can definitely attack with our Flyer. I guess we could attack. Well, no, this one. Well, we would. Wow. How much damage are they dealing? That's 11. 16. Ooh, I really don't want to attack with the Badgermal Cub. I really don't want to lose the Ancient Adamantoise this turn. Yeah, because then I think they could push Tifa up like crazy. I think we can get the opponent next turn. They're down to 10. We got the Friendly Neighborhood coming down next turn. That will create 3 more tokens, and we have 2, 4, 6, 8, +3. We have 11 creatures on board then. We can give this creature +11. That should be enough to get it done. Opponent has nothing either. They just leveled that one up all the way. They do have the Crackland, which is, yeah, nice for them. But again, Ancient Adamantoise for the win. 110%. Absolutely love this turtle. So yeah, look, opponent has just 144 damage coming at us. They get to even put some extra counters there as well. 8. Oh, okay, yeah, we definitely have enough. All right, so 8 + 7 is 15 exactly, and then a nice little 3 right there. And do you guys like Badgermal Cub on Badgermal Cub Violence? I do. I absolutely love that. And yeah, opponent doesn't have first strike, so all this damage gets dealt simultaneously. So look at that Ancient Adamantoise just soaked up like 160 damage or something like that. We even have enough for another Ancient Adamantoise. That's pretty funny. We'll just get down Krang, though. Nice, juicy Krang. I said we could have gone with Friendly Neighborhood. We still technically have enough mana to do it as well. And we're also spinning the roulette wheel. Look at the top 5. Do we see another powerful creature off the top? I hope so. Could be another Ancient Adamantoise. But yeah, that one was a really, really good game, and I think I'll leave it there for you guys. You know what they say, always end on a high note. So yeah, we'll definitely end it there. This was Friday's video. If you guys are interested in it, you can check it out. It is a ton of fun. I have been playing this deck a lot lately. I've really, really been enjoying it. So yeah, if you guys are interested in the deck list, I have changed it a little tiny bit. I guess I included a copy of Omniscience. I don't know. I've been trying to just try and get something really dumb and fat every single game. I've been honestly switching out a lot of these creatures every single game as well. So, yeah. Life and Destiny is the card you want to get down. Ancient Adamantoise, I think you definitely want to keep in this deck. Same with Overlord and Knights of the Round. But then this slot right here, you guys are free to change. But, yeah, huge shout out to everyone who came and hang out with us today. We got the regulars in here. We saw Hillbilly, saw Nightingale in here. We saw a Horror Story. We had some new people as well. Let's see if I can go back and see who the new people were. We had It's Jules. He dropped a deck list for us. The Lone Wolf was a chatter for a little bit as well. And then Lasso said Nasty earlier. I think that was against a Aura deck, or maybe it was against a Jeskai deck. I think it was the Jeskai deck. We got Shambles MTG. Huge shout out to you. And then I think the last person, I guess it doesn't go that far. I'm sorry, but it's actually Cole9. He's the one who asked if I could play his Merfolk deck sometime soon. And I was like, hey, I can play it this weekend on stream. He said he would stop by, and he did. So yeah, huge shout out to you, Cole. And of course, all the lurkers out there. I love you guys. Just lurking in here, just hanging out with you, boy. I hope the entertainment value was there for you guys today. If you guys could, please like the stream. That does help me out a little bit. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I do release what I find a pretty fun deck every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then I always try and stream on Saturday. Usually I'm really consistent with that. Last Saturday I wasn't in town, so I had to dip for that as well. But yeah, Horror Story said another great stream. I appreciate it, bro. You're always here. I appreciate the support. You guys can also go check out Horror Story. He also is starting to post some really, really fun deck lists as well. He's trying to reach 50 subscribers so that he can start live streaming as well. And he's just a great member of the community. And like I said, all you lurkers out there, you guys are also great members of the community. So yeah, I'm just going to end it like I always end it. The live streams, I always end by saying that the internet is an absolutely crazy place out there. So don't trust anyone out there except you boy right here. You guys can always trust my word. I would never leave you guys astray. And I'm just going to end it like I always end it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and just know that